friends, Miss Janet from the Stillville Library, coming to spend some time with you to read a story, sing some songs. So let's get started together. Let's start by singing We're All Here for Story Time. We're all here for story time, story time, story time. We're all here for story time. Let's get ready. Can you turn your ears up high? Can you turn your ears up high? Ears up high, ears up high. Can you turn your ears up high so you can hear? Now we need to turn our mouth down low. Can you turn your mouth down low? Mouth down low, mouth down low. Can you turn your mouth down low? Now let's read. All right, good job. How about we sing Mr. Sun? Oh, Mr. Sun. Okay. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. These little children are asking you, won't you please shine down so we can play with you? Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, won't you please shine down on, please shine down on, please shine down on me. All right, good job. Thanks for singing along. Okay, now let's do up, down, turn around. So if you want to stand up, that's awesome. Or you can stay sitting or jumping around, whatever you're doing. Let's go up, down, turn around. Now we're going to stretch up high and touch the sky and touch the ground. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Wiggle your shoulders and say, hello, hello. Let's do that one more time. So up, down, turn around, touch the sky and touch the ground. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Wiggle your shoulders and say, hello, good morning, hello. Good to see everybody. I hope you're having an awesome day. Okay, so I have a book today. It's called Zoo Day. And this book, it's written by Anne Rockwell and published by Simon and Schuster. So we're going to read this story together. Maybe you've been dreaming about going to the zoo and seeing different animals. So let's see what happens when this family, they go to visit the zoo. It's fun to see all the different zoo animals. On a sunny Saturday, I go to the zoo with my mother, father, and sister Lucy. It's my very first time there. Lucy's too. So my father buys a ticket for each of us and a bag of popcorn to share. Who likes popcorn? Popcorn is yummy. Just gonna move up a little bit closer. While we look at the map, I can hear roars and howls, chitter chatter and songs, cries and squawks. So here they have a map of the zoo and they get to see where they want to walk around and see all of the different animals. It says zoo map. That's what it says right there. So all the different places they can go to see the different animals. I hold my father's hand tightly because the roars make me a little nervous. I think they would make me nervous too. First, we go into the jungle house to say hello to the monkeys. So do you think they're in there going, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, chitter chatter, chitter chatter, chitter chatter. Oh, it's fun to visit the monkeys. Oh, next we visit the gorilla forest. Do you think he's there pounding on his chest going, ah? The big gorilla comes right up to the window. She stares at me so hard I feel like I'm in the zoo and she's the visitor. Oh my. That's fun to see the gorillas. At the African plain, we find a mother elephant and her baby. The baby elephant sticks very close to his mother. Over here, what do you see? They're off to visit the giraffes. There are funny looking ostriches, zebras, and giraffes munching leaves off of the trees. So they're getting to see a lot of different animals. Awesome. Inside the grasslands building, I can see the big lion with a yellow mane. Oh my goodness, look at that huge lion. He looks sleepy and quiet, but all of a sudden he opens his mouth and he roars. Oh my goodness. It must be his nap time, Lucy says. I bet he's telling us to shush and let him sleep. So he's saying, everybody be quiet. I want to have a nap. I'll roar at you. Then we visit the reptile house. We see a giant boa constrictor and a tiny coral snake. The coral snake is very pretty, but very poisonous. We even see a turtle swimming in a tank. Wow, so they get to see snakes and a turtle. Awesome. They're having a great day at the zoo. We walk along the shady path to where the polar bears live. Lucy loves polar bears. She has a big stuffed animal polar bear at home, and it's her favorite toy. So that's fun. So they have a map, but there's also signs along the way. This one says reptiles are that way, the polar bears are this way, and that's where they're headed. Oh, here they are. We love to watch the polar bears in their underwater dance. We could watch them all day, but my father says it's almost time. Let's go. Wow, look at those huge polar bears swimming around in the water. Cool. We hurry over to the big pond where the sea lions live. They're climbing on rocks and sliding off, and they're barking and splashing and grunting. Lucy laughs. They sound just like Roxy. Roxy is our pet beagle, and I laugh too. So they get to watch them, they get to hear them, having so much fun. When a zookeeper comes to feed them, the sea lions gather around, barking even louder. She throws a shiny fish up in the air. A sea lion catches it and slaps his flipper on the rock. Another catches a fish and dives underwater. Now they're making me hungry, I tell my mom. Me too, she says. So there the zookeeper is feeding fish to those sea lions. Fun. That's fun to see. We sit at a picnic table and unpack our lunch. Just as soon as we finish, I hear a whistling sound. What is that, I wonder? So there they're having a yummy picnic lunch. That's fun. So I wonder what that whistling sound is. We follow the sound to the birdhouse. But the birds aren't in cages. They're all flying all over and all around us, but they don't fly out the door. Lucy and I hold up small cups of nectar. A parrot stands on my shoulder and takes a sip. I wish I could bring him home, but we can't bring home any of the animals that we've seen. They all have to stay in the zoo for everyone else to get to see. But that's fun to have a parrot sit on his shoulder. Wow. Just the same, Dad buys us 2 balloons, one with the polar bear for Lucy and one with a parrot for me to remember our day at the zoo. Awesome. So they got to spend the day there and they got to take home a reminder. Those balloons are a good reminder of some of the animals they got to see. Wow. I hope that you get to go visit the zoo someday soon, and I hope I do too. It's fun to see all the animals. So in here, in one of the exhibits, they got to see a turtle. So I thought that we could do our little turtle finger play. So if you remember, we're going to pretend that this is our turtle. So if you can make a fist and just hold it up and say, this is my turtle, and she lived in a box. So just make a box shape with your hands. So she lived in a box. She swam in the water. So pretend you're swimming, and she climbed on the rocks. So pretend you're climbing on the rocks. Okay, and then when she's hungry, she has to go and catch her food. So she snapped at a minnow, and she snapped at a flea. She snapped at a mosquito, and she snapped at me. She caught the minnow. She caught the flea. She caught the mosquito, but she didn't catch me. Did she catch you? I don't think so. Let's do it one more time. So let's hold up our fists. So this is our turtle. I had a little turtle and she lived in a box. So make a box shape, just a square shape. She swam in the water and she climbed on the rocks. She snapped at a mosquito and she snapped at a flea. She snapped at a minnow and she snapped at me. She caught the mosquito. She caught the flea. She caught the minnow, but she didn't catch me. And she didn't catch you either. I don't think so. Good job. Okay, thanks for joining me for a story and some songs. And let's do our thank you. So if you want to stand up, go ahead, please. My hands say thank you with a clap, clap, clap. My feet say thank you with a tap, tap, tap. Clap, clap, clap. Tap, tap, tap. Turn yourselves around and bow and say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining. I hope you have a good day. I will see you soon. Take care and bye for now.